Hey guys, what is up? MTGers back again in another video. In today's video, we're looking at a very cheap for modern mono green control deck. This is only $75, which may seem like quite a bit if you're just starting the game, but if you've been playing for a while, you'll know that modern decks tend to run from anywhere from like $200 to $1,500. So yeah, looking at $75 is actually pretty cheap. So if you're looking on getting into Magic, or specifically Modern, this is a great deck to start out with, especially considering it is so cheap. Now, let's hop straight into this video with the creatures. So we have 26 creatures, 4 Elvis Mystic. For 1 green, it's a 1/1, tap it to add a green mana to your mana pool. And then Llanowar Elves for 1 green, 1/1, tap it to add a green mana to your mana pool. So basically 8 of the same card, just with different names. Great little thing to have there. 4 Mirror Land Shaper for 3 colorless, 1/1. Tap it to target land becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn, and you'll see why that is helpful momentarily. For 4 Reclamation Sage, 2 and a green, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantments. Pretty good for a lot of certain different kinds of decks, but this is a card that you would also sideboard out if it's not able to destroy anything. Most modern decks do run it some sort of artifact or enchantments though. However, it's definitely something that you can sideboard out. Virdan Shaman for 2 and a green, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, destroy a target artifact. So once again, something else you could sideboard out. Wicker Bow Elemental. How did I get Elemental out of Elder? Wicker Bow Elder, 3 and a green, 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, it enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it. For 1 green, remove a -1/-1 counter from it. Destroy a target artifact or enchantment. So a lot of artifact or enchantment removal here. Conclave Naturalists, 4 and a green, 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy a target artifact or enchantment. So really, any enchantment or artifact that your opponent is playing is going to get completely obliterated by this deck. Spells, we have 6 spells. 2 Dissenter Deliverance, for 1 and a green, destroy a target artifact, cycling for 1 green. Harmonize, 2 and 2 green, draw 3 cards, so great way to just cycle through your deck so you can find the cards that you need. For 2 Relic of Prognatus, for 1 colorless, tap it to target player removes a card in his or her graveyard from the game. For 1 colorless, remove this card from the game. Remove all graveyards from the game, draw a card. So pretty good there. Just to, if you're anything that uses their graveyard, that's going to completely shut it down. Liquimental Coating, 2 colorless, tap it, target permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn. So you can see that with these, you definitely want 4 because we can actually turn their stuff into artifact, and then all of our cards that destroy artifacts will allow us to completely get rid of their cards. Lands, we have 22 lands, 2 Field of Ruin, tap it for a colorless, or tap 2 and sacrifice Field of Ruin. Destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Each player searches his or her library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield, then shuffles his or her library. This is great for any shock lands or fetch lands or anything of the sorts that you can get rid of easily. And then 20 Forts. And that is going to do it for the main deck. Now the sideboard here. 2 Pithing Needle, 1 colorless. As it enters the battlefield, name a card. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they are mana abilities, so it can completely shut down any, certain types of decks. 2 more Relics of Prognatus, and we already read those, so I'm not going to go over those. 4 Damping Spheres for 2 colorless. It's an artifact. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces 2 colorless instead of any other type and amount. Each spell a player casts costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that player has cast this turn. So pretty good to slow down any crazy fast decks. 3 Scavenging Ooze, more graveyard hate here. Great card. This card is awesome. 1 green, 2/2. For 1 green, exile target creature from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, put a +1/+1 counter on Scavenging Ooze, and you gain 1 life. Beast Within, one of these. 2 and a green, destroy target permanent. Its controller makes a 33 green beast creature token. And then this is great for anything that has like really huge creatures or like win con artifacts or anything like that. Usually you wouldn't use this on an artifact though, since we have so much artifact and enchantment removal. So you could do land, creature, that kind of thing is what I would do with this. 2 Raking Canopy for 1 and 2 green enchantment. Whenever a creature with flying attacks you, it deals 4 damage to it. So this is great for any decks that utilizes a lot of flying creatures. And finally, we have 1 Thragtusk for 4 and a green. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. It's a 5/3. When it leaves the battlefield, create a 3/3 green beast creature token. So great card here. It helps you gain life. It's a strong creature, and then when it dies, it makes another creature. So just an amazing card overall. And that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe. Hopefully this deck helps you out. Now keep in mind, you don't have to build this exact deck. You can add and remove stuff as you wish, but this is kind of just like a layout of what you can do. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, please drop a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. If you want to help support the channel even more, you can check out my Patreon, which is the best way to support the channel directly, or you can check out merch, which is the best way to support the channel and get something back for yourself. Or you can check out Inked Gaming, which is will be linked below. They make all sorts of playmats, dice bags, and sleeves, and more stuff. Beautiful art on everything. They have some great artists over there doing some fantastic job. Doing a fantastic job. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm just gonna forget that sentence because apparently I can't say it. But at checkout, you can use code MTGNerds10. That is all caps MTGNerds10 to get 10% off your order, and you're helping the MTG Nerds channel at the same time. So thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a good one.